the modern video game industry, success is supposed to have a formula. But recently, a tiny game made by 2 developers blew up in less than 72 hours. In the first 2 weeks, the game sold over 7 million copies and made millions of dollars. Everyone is making videos about this game. YouTubers, streamers, TikTokers, all are hooked by this game. But why? This is the story of how Meccha Chameleon went from a 2-month passion project to one of the most popular games in the history of Steam. To understand its sudden popularity, you first have to understand what this game actually is. The rules are simple. Players are split into hiders and seekers, but instead of turning into an object like traditional prop hunt games, you blend yourself in the surrounding area with a paintbrush. The seeker's job is to find the hiders, and the hider's job is to camouflage themselves well enough to not get spotted by the seekers. It's a fairly simple idea, but on day 1, it secured over 20,000 conquered players. Within its first 16 days, it generated an estimated $10 million in revenue, eventually crossing a mind-boggling 15 million sales. Theories began to flood the internet. People claimed the developers had paid off millions to streamers under the table to manipulate their algorithm. Behind all of this were only 2 developers, a Japanese programmer named Lemorian_1224 and an artist named Haganero. Before the fame, they worked on Fortnite specifically, which gave them the experience and drive needed to make their own game. The idea came from Lemorian, who was inspired after seeing an artist use body paint to blend into real-world backgrounds, and the core idea of Meccha Chameleon was born. They tested the idea in Fortnite's sandbox system, and they hit. Once they realized they had cracked a winning formula, they migrated the entire project into Unreal Engine, spending just 2 frantic months building a playable version for Steam. The secret to this quick development phase was how they made the game. They firstly made the bare bones version, barely playable, and expanded on it later, allowing them to test the game while they were making it. They also reused assets from their previous games, such as Penguin Hotel and Link Penguins. Much like other multiplayer games that require an online connection, Meccha Chameleon utilizes epic online services for matchmaking purposes, allowing the studio to host the game without spending a single dime. This was crucial in their development, as never in a million years would they expect what was about to happen. Before release, they didn't pay streamers or use ads to boost the game like many have thought. Instead, they built a Discord community to build hype, did live playtests, and had an affordable price of just $5.99. But all of this is not enough to make a game blow up. Its success all comes down to social media. Meccha Chameleon is uniquely engineered for it. It creates instant, hilarious moments in a matter of seconds. A streamer paints themselves like a floor mat, stands completely still in the middle of a hallway, and watches in absolute silence as 3 seekers completely walk past them. This unique idea, combined with social media trends, allowed the game to sell over 7 million copies in the first couple of weeks of its release. The game is also easily recognizable with a simple character being painted, so that when videos of the game started flooding onto YouTube and TikTok, fans knew in an instant what game was being talked about. And the game isn't slowing down either. With developer teasers for massive new content, Meccha Chameleon has even more maps and updates planned for the future. It proved a vital lesson that the corporate gaming industry continues to forget. You don't need $1 billion to build a phenomenon, you just need an idea.